going. Like, or maybe he, for some reason, the number 2 keeps popping up. So like maybe he didn't come, or maybe he didn't go no more than 2 times to either of the parties, and maybe he only, maybe thought about going on 2 occasions. Well, not thought about going, because he went. I see him going, or maybe he like left early, or something like that. Or maybe on 2 occasions he saw something that wasn't, that wasn't right. But it's something. He went though. He's went and he has experienced their parties though. Candy, I feel like maybe she could have went to some back in the day. But then again, at the same time, it's like when she says she doesn't drink and do drugs, like she means it. Like I don't see her lying about that in these cards. And once again, like she's worried about her reputation and her money. So certain things she wasn't going to be doing. I see with the 8 of Spades, she looked like she thinks that they're dumb, actually. She thinks she thinks that T.I. and Tiny, she thinks they're dumb. She thinks they're very foolish for how reckless they move and things like that. I want to say also that she knows that Todd has gone to those parties before. Maybe only 1 or 2 of those parties as well. But as far as their involvement though, like as a couple or together, like they were aware of it, but they weren't hyper involved though, because once again, money and reputation, like that is what Candy is concerned with. And so she not gonna be talking to them like that. This relationship, low-key, I feel like is over. She is going to most certainly distance herself from them if she has not already. I see her like maybe, I don't even see her texting them. Like, I don't even see Candy, like, even, like, I think when it first broke out, I'm seeing, like, maybe, like, a brief text message exchange. But it's about to get hotter and heavier. And so she is like, nah. She's like, nah, like I feel like in the short text message exchange or a small, she had some type of exchange, I feel like, with Tiny, and was just like letting her know she gonna have to like distance herself from them. Or maybe she is telling this like to like another female counterpart, another light-skinned maybe female counterpart I'm seeing, and things like that. But she's not about to let this ruin her reputation though. I don't see them being really involved that heavy. Like they knew about it, like they were aware. I think Todd probably allegedly went to 2 of the parties, but then he didn't go anymore because I feel like it was too much for him. And then I feel like Candy found out and was like, Negro, no. And so I don't see him really going back. With this 7 of Clubs, this 2 of Hearts, and this Queen of Clubs down here in this second row, Candy don't want to be a single mom again. But this is also talking about her being we all know that she's like a heavy businesswoman though. Like she's not going to let anything interrupt her businesses and things like that. She is actually like, I see her saying like, why didn't these fools with this row right here? Like she's literally talking to Todd or just talking out loud, like to herself, like, why didn't they do that? Like I told them that stuff was gonna catch up with them. Like I see Candy like kind of having these conversations with Todd. Yeah, she's having these conversations, and she was like, and that's why I told you, you know what I'm saying, to not do those things with them or go over there with them. Like I feel like Todd going to those parties, but like he wasn't like drugging people though. Like he went, but I don't think he probably maybe witnessed how crazy it would get, because I see it being very crazy and things like that. So he went, but then at the same time he went back again. So it was like, I think the first time, I may have to pull another spread on that to see again, but he went at least 2 times though. I still have questions about why he went though. The 7 of Clubs, the 2 of Hearts, and the Queen of Clubs right here. Once again, it's talking about, a break in the relationship. I don't think Candy and Todd are going to talk or associate themselves with T.I. and Tiny anymore, or at least maybe until this blows over. If it does blow over, let's see. What's gonna is T.I. and Tiny gonna be indicted? Like, what's gonna happen? And if y'all want me to do, because I don't know what questions to ask really, so if y'all want me to do another reading on this, then leave some questions down below underneath this one, and then I'll read the situation with any questions that you may have that maybe didn't come out in this reading or that I did not ask. So let's see. How is this situation gonna pan out? Like, are T.I. and Tiny gonna go to jail? They're gonna go. Are T.I. and Tiny going to go to jail? 4 of Diamonds, 10 of Spades, Queen of Diamonds. They may get house arrest. I don't see them going to jail. Not house arrest, but I don't see them going to jail. I see them losing a lot of money. I see them having to pay a lot of money out to people, maybe even women, maybe even families. But I see this more so than maybe having to pay a lot of money to, they need to pay this person that actually put this story out, that's not Sabrina, that's working behind the scenes with Sabrina though. They need to pay that person, and I really feel like that person will probably end up making the story go away or something like that. But they're gonna have to, it's gonna take a lot of money. I do see them they paying people though. They're gonna probably end up finding, they already know who it is. This person that they owe money to, that they owe some, maybe drugs. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a really heavy, it's like I feel heaviness like on my shoulders or something. Like, I feel like they owe this person like almost another human or something. Like, it's something, and I know that sounds crazy, but it's like they owe this person like something really, 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 really big. Okay. Really heavy, and they're gonna have to cough it up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cough it up. Are they gonna go to jail? Not this year. They're not this year. I don't see them going to jail. I see a lot of money being shuffled, a lot of money being moved around. Yeah, 5 of Clubs once again. I think they're gonna have a hard time getting proof. Like, all of the stories and things like that are similar, but they gonna have a hard time getting the hardcore proof in court. Like, it's gonna be something like they're going to go to court about it, but I don't know if somebody is gonna hide some evidence. Like, I don't know. Like, I see like them paying, T.I. and Tiny paying like a lot of different people money, like a lot of people behind the scenes that we don't normally think of. Maybe things or people that we would think of like DAs and and people like that. I'm not well versed in the justice system lingo, y'all, so pick up what I'm putting down. They're gonna be paying judges. They're gonna be paying I feel like some of these women are going to retract their statements too. That just came to me. I just heard that. And they're going to retract their statements because I feel like he's going to be getting people to like threaten them, to like stalk them, like gang stalk them or something like that. Dang, that is so trifling. My goodness. Like, yeah, they're going to be doing something like that. Those women need to make sure that they protect themselves, that they either move, get like some heavy protection, and things like that, whether that be, spiritual protection, as well as material possession. Not material possession, but material protection as well. Because I see like them being antagonized. Some of the women, like the ones that are being very, like the ones that are actually telling the truth about the situation. And that word choice is something that the Egun want me to say specifically, like the ones that are the ones who are telling the truth. They need to make sure that they have protection and things like that around them, because I do see them now. This reading, let me just go ahead and preface once again, it's information is alleged, okay? Entertainment, all of that things. I'm a real diviner though, y'all. This ain't entertainment to me. I'm a real diviner. Like, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, they need to make sure that they gear up and that they protect their evidence or something like that too. Because people are going to be tampering with, I don't think there's going to be enough evidence, or the little evidence that they do have, it's going to be tampered with, because T.I. and Tiny are going to pay some people off that work in the courts, that handle all of that stuff. They're going to be paying those people off. A lot of people finna come up and be real rich off of this situation. But those women, I think with one woman or a few of them, with this Six of Spades, this is my card for disease, right? Diseases and things like that, like STDs. When I see this card and when I'm looking at the entire spread, and when I talk about evidence, some women that ended up contracting herpes or whatever sexually transmitted disease from them, they're actually going to have their medical records to show that prior to partying with T.I. and Tiny, they did not have that disease. Like, they're going to have their medical records to prove that, okay, this is my test before I messed around with them, or before, they took advantage of me. This is the day that I went to go and be with them, or the party, or whatever the case is, the day they took advantage of me. And then this is, the end result. You know what I'm saying? Like, this new disease, they're going to be having that, like, somebody's going to have that evidence against T.I. and Tiny. And I think, but that evidence right there, something's going to happen to it. But they're not, it's going to be hush-hush, though, because they can't. It's some other physical evidence that they have, but somebody's going to tamper with it. Something's going to change. But if they do end up getting indicted, which I'm going to look, that's going to be my next question when I look into the spread. If they do end up getting indicted, this is going to be, this one about the disease is going to be the one that sends them away. So let's see. I kind of want to pull an oracle, but let's see. At Gungun, will T.I. and Tiny be indicted on these, on any charges in regards to this, debauchery, okay, that is going on with them? Ten of Clubs. Y'all, I think they're gonna beat it though. If he does, he may serve like maybe 10 months or 10 years, but I'm seeing them beating it though. Let me see. Will T.I. and Tiny be indicted on these charges? I'm gonna have to pull multiple cards on this one. I wasn't even trying to have this reading be that long, but I got to see. When it comes to people going to jail in politics, y'all, that energy is difficult to read, because it's always something, because the energy is always moving, okay? Like, the energy in these type of situations are never stagnant. And so it's like you're able, look at that, Six of Spades. Listen, people are going to be sad and hurt. The victims, I see them being really sad and hurt and disappointed, because they're not going to get their full justice. Like, if he does end up getting locked up, because right now, as of today, when I'm conducting this reading, which is Saturday, February 6th, I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. Like, and if they do get in, like, he may only get like some months, or like they may just only get them in trouble maybe for like, it's going to be something very minor. Like, it's not going to be him being locked up for years like for years at a time. Like, but dang, here go my 10 of clubs again. Eventually, I think he might. I think he actually just might. It's not clear. I'm just going to keep it a stack. Like, it's not clear in the cards because right now the energy is just still constantly moving because things are still coming out. Or no, there's things that's yet to be revealed though, like behind the scenes. He's scared, obviously, that he's going to probably end up going back to prison and things like that. But for some reason, I see him being charged, but I don't see him going to prison for an extended amount of time. Like, I don't see that. And I don't even see I don't see it happening to Tiny either. Like, I see this being a burden on them as far as like their future in entertainment, but and you know, like as far as like their public reputation and things like that. But I don't see them going to jail. I see the victims being very disappointed. That I do see. They're gonna be very disappointed. Yeah, they're gonna be disappointed. They're gonna feel like justice was not served in this situation, because T.I. got the law in his pockets, you know what I'm saying? And he's in theirs, like vice versa. You know, I see the relationship between them being stable again. If he does go to jail, it probably will be a year from now. Like, for some reason, I feel like this is going to be drug out for the next year or two. So, like, he's not going to go to jail, like, this year. Like, I don't see that happening. I mean, they may come to a decision in about 10 months. Yeah, they may come to a decision, I feel like, in 10 months. But right now, it's not a solid right now, because there's deals being made behind the scene that haven't solidified. Like, he's making some deals and things like that with different people, you know, and so it's like it's something fishy. If he does do time, it won't be for the alleged victims. I don't think it's going to be because of what happened to them. It'll be probably over the drugs, or if he does get sentenced, I think it's going to be like a long 10-year sentence. That's what I'm feeling like. I see it being a very long sentence if he does get out. But I think if he does go to jail, it won't be for the full time. That's why the victims are going to be very disappointed. If him and Tiny end up going to jail, it won't be for the full sentence. Yeah, they're going to be able to wiggle their way out of it. Yeah, they're going to be able to wiggle their way out of it. Let me see if there's anything else that we need to know. Well, actually, no. There ain't nothing else that I want to know about this situation. These people crazy. Justice needs to be served in this situation. If y'all are interested in booking a personal reading with me, then you can click the link in my description box. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a thumbs up and comment down below if there's any other questions in regard to this situation that y'all want me to cover. Because like I said, I don't really follow celebrity news, so y'all gotta let me know what y'all want to see and hear from me. But I am Priestess Ifa Karede, and I wish you all well. Okay, y'all, get some sleep. Leave these crazy folks alone. Okay, give your ancestors some food. Give your head some food. I don't know. Okay, your head is in your orbit. Like, you know, I have a blessed day, y'all. Okay, all be well. Peace be with each and every one of you. Ashe.